The raccoon, sometimes called the common raccoon to distinguish it from other species, is a medium-sized mammal native to North America. It is the largest of the procyanid family. But really, who cares about that? Trapping these trash pandas is what this week's show is all about. You wake up early each morning. Your drive and desire is second to no one. You fight vigorous conditions. You're trying to catch an animal that can walk anywhere they want to, but you hope they take one step too many. The days are long, and the nights even longer. You understand the reward doesn't cash out like it once did. You do it not for the glory, but for the love of the art. You respect the game you target. You pass down the tradition, and you educate the non-believers. You're a fur kicker, just like us. Raccoons are wild animals, and like all animals, they must be controlled. Trapping is a great way to harvest these animals and keep the populations in check. Although fur prices are down, forcing many to hang up their traps, the fur kickers enjoy targeting these nest robbers in order to maintain a good balance on their farms.
This is a very important animal to me to trap. I mean, you get people talking, they're in my deer corn, they're in this, but these animals, they multiply very quickly. I call them nest raiders. They get in turkey nests, they eat them eggs up just so fast, and turkey numbers, there's talk of them dwindling down, and that's a key thing. If you can get in there, you can set some traps of whatever trap you want to use. Get in there and thin out 5 coons on each farm. I mean, that's huge. That's 5 turkey nests you saved eggs on, and that could be a dozen turkeys.
Well, come down there and check his coon out. He's hanging around, and just topped the hill, Corey snagged a big coyote again. So look good on there, buddy.
The original habitats of the raccoon are deciduous and mixed forest, but due to their adaptability, they have extended their range to mountainous areas, coastal marshes, and urban areas where some homeowners consider them to be pests. In other words, raccoons can be found just about anywhere, making them an easier target to trap.
One of my favorite sets for raccoons especially is these culverts. This particular culvert has a little bit of standing water in it, and there was a lot of raccoon tracks around it when I scouted it out. So I put a couple of coon cuffs on either side, and looks like I got a pretty nice boar coon right there. He's gonna be a little dirty, but we'll get him cleaned up. And he took one step too many, or had his paws in the candy dish.
Culverts are great locations for raccoons. Why? Because it typically breaks up 2 land masses. There's a lot of times water going through it, and those raccoons love to travel those water edges looking for crayfish and other things like that. So it's a great place to put your coon cuffs for trapping raccoons.
These critters are great to thin out. I mean, landowners and farmers are going to love it for their crops and their animals, just to keep them thinned out and managed.
The preferred raccoon diet contains food found in or near water, such as crayfish, frogs, fish, snails, and clams. They also enjoy insects, eggs, fruits, vegetables, nuts, and even dead animals.
Come out this morning, got us another coon here by the creek. Kind of peeking over edge, hiding from us. We'll get him taken care of and head on down the water.
Raccoons are not experts at hunting prey, but they do manage to occasionally catch a young mouse, a rat, or a squirrel. Fence rows and field edges are a great place to trap these critters. Cornfields are an excellent place to look for a raccoon sign. The edges of the fields are a perfect place for a coon cuff or a foothold trap.
Well, it's the first day here in Tennessee, and actually it's my second. I slipped in a little early yesterday and got a couple coons and coon cuffs, but we got a camera over here on the tree, and Merkel's been watching these coyotes run this ridge right here, so I put it 2 footholds in here, and we got us a mean, big old nasty coon. So try to get these non-targeted animals out of the road so we can catch the coyote that's in here screwing around. So we'll dispatch this.
Wild animals accounted for 92.7% of reported cases of rabies in 2018. Bats were the most frequently reported rabid wildlife species, followed by raccoons, skunks, and foxes.
Well, just like anything else, it's very important to know that if we don't control these raccoons, they're going to overpopulate, get diseases, and yes, they can carry rabies to your family, to your pets. So trapping is a great way to control raccoon populations. It's also a great way to increase your turkey populations and your upland birds, because those nest robbers will destroy a lot of eggs in the springtime.
One of the best ways to introduce a new trapper to the sport is targeting raccoons. It's a fairly inexpensive way to get outdoors and help control these animals. Cat food and marshmallows are common household items you can use for bait. Raccoons have a great nose, and they'll find the bait fairly quickly.
Put a little cat food in the bottom, and I love Brian Flowers smoked fish bait, especially for coons. Down in there like that. And then a topper, because we have a little snow, and I'm gonna put this one a little bit more on an angle. Right there's a coon track.
I had an adventure today. This is only the first trap we saw, and Dad came down here and he's like, "We got a big coon." It was a boar, big boar right here. You wanna know why? Look, he's all grayer than a regular coon. Like, look, he doesn't. Regular coons don't have this like orange stripe right there, do they?
Yeah.
Oh.
Just a boar, it's a bit male. Pick him up, let's carry him out. We got more traps to check.
Holy crap, this thing's heavy. If you ever tried this is heavy.
One thing the fur kickers learn quick is that the kids love pursuing trash pandas. Each morning is like Christmas to a young fur kicker. The guys recommend letting the youngsters be a part of the experience and helping you put out the traps as well as checking them the next day.
So when you're out there with these dog-proof traps, like I say, there's many baits, but there's many ways to make it fun. You bring your kids into it.
I think I got it. Yep, I don't know what I'm doing. I need help.
Any other time for snap?
No.
Right there?
Yeah.
That's where you want. Put this on the inner.
I got 2 little girls that I try to make it fun for them.
Right there. That's good. That's good. Get a little extra. All right, stick in marshmallow. There you go. That's good. All right, pick your thing up.
I'll get the marshmallow and the tamer dinner.
All right.
Watching Cody with his daughters is always something special for me. It's very rewarding. I love watching him pass down the art of trapping. Well, each morning we go out and check the traps with the kids is always something special. It truly is like Christmas. You go walking in there, when they see that trash panda in the trap, they're usually all smiles and all business.
Nice big raccoon. And I'm just looking at that trap just now, thinking that's the best trap here.
Really, there's only one variable when it comes to raccoon trapping, and that's the weather.
Raccoons will go dormant if the weather gets too cold. However, in the late fall and early winter, the big boar coons are on the prowl looking for love. This is a great time to trap the high river banks in hopes of having that boar coon take one step too many.
I have a coyote set right here. He just totally ruined it, but that is a monster coon right there. So I'm gonna dispatch it. We're going down here and see if we got some more, but it's snowing, it's cold, but this is the life of a trapper.
In a nutshell, raccoons are not really hard to trap and fun for any age to pursue. Their furs are used for all types of applications, soft, dense, and fluffy. Raccoon fur makes gorgeous collar and tuxedo trim, thanks to its unique coloring and fantastic loft. With long-tipped guard hairs and thick, dense underfur, raccoon offers terrific warmth and it's quite durable when cared for properly. Unfortunately, the fur pieces have dropped dramatically, leaving many trappers to wonder, is it really worth it? We think it is for various reasons. As you can see, raccoons are fun to trap and provide nice fur. They're a great animal to target for the veteran as well as a novice.
So coon trapping, like I say, it can be a simple thing. It's a great way to learn how to trap. You're able to get out there, have an easy trap to set. It's something you set with your kids, your family.
Trapping raccoons is a lot of fun and extremely rewarding. It gives you confidence, you can learn a lot, and even though the fur prices are down, it's still a great idea to get out there and manage that raccoon population.
In order to be a fur kicker, be sure to pass the art of raccoon trapping to a youngster. Be sure to leave it better than you found it and continue to be a true conservationist. It's not about the money, it's about the balance. Fur Kickers is brought to you by Interlock Broadheads, American made and deadly by design. Outdoor Edge Knives and Tools. Umarex Air Guns. Reveal Cellular Cameras. Fur Life. Luminoc. Light 'em up. Scent Thief. Black Widow Deer Lure. AMS Bow Fishing. And Mike's Archery. Family owned for 50 years. Fur Kickers is proud to be partnered with